Micah Parsons to the Titans? I tell you what, there's some hope. And there's something that happened earlier today that's even a much larger hope of him coming to Tennessee than I think many people are giving this credit for. Now, number one, if you look on the latest Vegas odds, the Titans are like a top 5 team. And that's I think a big deal in itself. But then this happened. So Micah Parsons was on his podcast. I believe it's hosted or whatever by the Bleacher Report. And he came out and talked about a quarterback that he actually really liked. And who did he bring up? Did he bring up all these quarterbacks that have been in the league that have produced lately, like Daniels or C.J. Stroud? Did he bring up Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones? Did he bring up Caleb Williams? Or heck, his own Dak Prescott? No. Brought up Cam Ward. That's right. He brought up Cam Ward. And he liked the ability of Cam Ward and what he did in college and how he can progress and, you know, move the needle in the NFL. And he's a fan. Apparently. He's never met him, he says, but he really likes his game. He likes how he can move on from play to play. And I found it pretty exciting to hear that this guy who's an elite talent and was amazing at Penn State comes to the NFL for Dallas. He's praising Cam Ward. This isn't some media guy, national media guy that we've brought up before. This isn't like Dan Patrick or, you know, one of those type of guys. You know, this isn't like Pro Football Talk. This isn't Rich Eisen. This is an actual defensive stud who I would love to be on the Tennessee Titans. I mean, you have him on the defensive line, and you don't have to give up Simmons, and you keep Sweat. I don't really care. He's on that opposite side. Femi maybe, whatever. And then if Cody Barton's playing lights out like he's been in practice, and Steve could ever come back with his knees, I'll tell you what, man, we might have a shot here on that defensive side of the ball. One player changes everything. And I get it. You know, you're rebuilding. It's going to take time and all this kind of stuff. Dude, if you can get an elite talent on the defensive side of the ball and you don't have to give up the number 1 pick next year because, yeah, we might be kind of suspect, then you do it. These guys aren't, you know, growing on trees, man. These guys aren't, you go to the Dollar Tree or Walmart or Target and buy these guys and they're on the shelves. These aren't trading cards. Shout out to the national convention that we went to yesterday in Chicago. But these aren't trading cards. These aren't cards that you can go and get graded. These are real, actual people that change franchises and bring Super Bowls and help your defense to become elite. And this guy's got it. And I don't know what you got to give up for him, but if you don't got to give up a whole lot, I don't really care about the money. It's not my money. So comment below, do you want Micah Parsons? Because right now, Micah Parsons is coming out and saying, hey, I like Cam Ward. And Cam Ward did the same thing on Fortnite. He told you he loved Traylon Burks. So there's that. Comment below. Let me know. Micah Parsons of the Titans? If there's any chance of it, his podcast proves that it might be a possibility. So let's keep an eye on it. Do I ultimately think it's going to happen, though? Probably not. It's just that. Probably not. But it does leave the door open more than it was. So don't forget to tighten up that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, take care and tighten up.